Welcome to my latest episode, coming to you from the forest outside of Bastogne. If you have seen my latest episodes, that's when I was the second time in Normandy, and some of the stops from Normandy made me rewatch the series of Band of Brothers. And when I watched several episodes, I wanted to have some background information for some stops they had and some information they gave in the serial, because I wasn't unsure about the information and I wanted some more deeper information. And then I also opened again Google Maps and rewatched some other things, and then for some reason I did put in the city of Bastogne to see how far it is from my place, and I saw it's only 3 hours. And then I also put in the city of Arnhem and Nijmegen for Operation Market Garden, and that's another 2 hours from Bastogne. So I thought, okay, short trip. I finish up the stops from Easy Company, 101st Airborne, and so for next 3 days I start here in Bastogne. I'm outside of the Airborne Memorial right now. Next stop will be the Foxholes from Easy Company. It's a nice rainy day, but if you have been in the Ardennes, you know it's raining one moment and it stops quite after. And so we start with the memorial again, and that's outside of Bastogne. As you can see, a lot of forests all around here, and like we've seen so many before, 101st Easy Company. Some of the names there we know from the serial, right? Mack, Pencala, Webb. Those some persons you see in the serial as well. Oh, they put a picture from the chapel there. And if you remember the serial, in the chapel, those are the episodes where the Sonny was, and where he met the French woman who helped him with some stuff, who gave him the chocolate and Band-Aid. So just right down the street there is the Foxholes, so we'll make our next stop there. So my second stop, like I said, that's in the part of the woods where Easy Company had the Foxholes. When I saw it on a YouTube video before I was preparing my stop here, I thought it's just a piece in the woods, and I was even wondering, because I saw the Foxholes there, I was wondering, like, how can they still be there after such a long time, nothing happening to them. But now I see there's a group of people taking care of them. That's why it's fenced off. There's an entrance fee you pay together with the museum. So they have people here preserving everything. And then you're in the middle of the woods. You can see they put marks here to explain this area and everything you see here. Those are the Foxholes they dug. Of course, with time, dirt came back into them, but that's where they were hiding. You can see there they're the white markers. And all these trees you can see here, you see from the size and from the form how they are set, they're all fresh set, right? Because as you can see in the serial, there was massive bombing coming in here, and most of the trees were completely shredded because they shoot into the woods and those woods and all the wood pieces flying around as shrapnel. This was a complete kill zone. So you can see the different foxholes. There's one. There's one. So different to what extreme we saw on the First World War place, where all these holes were made by grenades coming in and exploding. Those are holes the soldiers from Easy Company, they dug in here to get off the ground and away from incoming fire. If you have the Blu-ray like I have at home, in the specials, or was it on YouTube? I'm not sure. You can see even Malak and one other guy. They came back here for a reunion. Malak lost a leg here, right? And this must be really, I don't know. If you come back here, if you fought here, they stayed here for a longer period of time and had some heavy fightings here. That's crazy. Still the foxholes there. And then you had such a tremendous injury, you lose a leg, and then you come back here, don't want to know what kind of memories come back to you then. It's nice they preserved some pictures taken from here, so you can see the symbol on the helmet, what identifies them, belonging to those companies there. Plenty foxholes still here. Let's see what's there. So if we have one row of foxholes going there towards this direction, and then comes the second row, you see here, even bigger ones, and they're looking down towards this kind of valley. And there's also the spot then, not sure if there's another marker, but we had the explanation at the entrance, where they started their advance on the city of Foix. It's also portrayed in the series. And after, yeah, we'll see, there's still a way going down there. After they took Foix, I think that was pretty much the end of Easy Company then here in Bastogne. Oh, but there are more foxholes going down there. Let's take a walk down. I'm not sure, I just came down there. That's where I showed you the look into the valley, and I thought that's kind of the line where they all went down. But going down this little pathway, we still have foxholes in there. So not sure how it really looked back then. Another foxhole there, or leftover of a foxhole. But I think it just shows it was not a straight line pointing some direction or overlooking a certain direction. Looked more like a kind of a zigzag shape. Well, not so much to see here, but still, like I said in the introduction, I just had the feeling I wanted to come here, take the chance to finish, what I've started in Normandy. Somehow was the reason of watching Band of Brothers, besides other things. But now I've visited the memorial of Rich Winters, and also from the Airborns and the Easy Company. So I thought, okay, take this chance and come down here. Battle of the Bulge. And tomorrow Operation Market Garden. It's so narrow to each other nowadays by car. So I wanted to finish this. So as you can see, this is the valley where the Germans were. So there's also a way around behind some fences, but you cannot reach the foxholes. And if this was like this back then, so that's kind of the last advanced foxholes looking out down there. I don't know, people put crosses from woods there, not sure why. There's one there. You see some more holes down there. Yeah, maybe one more there. Still, yeah, not so much to see. And like I said, beside the monuments you see in Normandy, all these tremendous large bunkers from concrete. They're probably beside those tumbling into the sea. They will still be there in hundreds of years if nobody takes the big work to demolish them. And then you have an impressive sight. If you're really standing here, I probably think it's not so impressive on camera, watching this on YouTube. But still, you all have here those foxholes, you know those stories. I saw some interviews of them on the specials, what they put on the Blu-ray or DVDs from Band of Brothers, or additional stuff you can find on YouTube, where people interviewed those guys fighting here during the Battle of Bulge. So again, this is another site where a really young man gave all of them to fight for a good cause. So it's worth it with it. And I think it's okay to take a little fee. People coming out here, taking care of these places, so we can come out here and at least get a little idea what this area looks like, right? Sitting here in a dirt hole, and all of a sudden explosions coming in, wood pieces flying around your ears. You hear wounded comrades screaming for help. I think in one episode they even say one foxhole got a direct hit, and both soldiers immediately killed. And they didn't find anything of them afterwards. So yeah, it started raining again. So on the way back, there's also the museum from Bastogne. So that's my next stop for today. And there are 3 more memorials on the way. Of course, we pick those up as well. So, right quick, get back to my car. Take another look at some more foxholes. You saw them. So, see you guys at the museum. So I'm right now in the Bastogne War Museum. I got an audio guide at the entrance, wearing some headphones, and even though this thing starts its stuff automatically when you're reaching several points, and then explains some of the stuff from the museum, I will just pinpoint some stops I take down there. But let's have a look. So the outside from the Bastogne War Museum, I just finished the audio tour. Quite interesting, and I think I overspeak the audio inside later on, and some Art Deco outside. I guess those are original pieces of the Berlin Wall. They have this small area from past World War II and this little exit at the moment there. So what I was saying, I finished in there. It's not bad. The audio guide is nice and they picked up some interesting topics. The rest is, yeah, like the classical museum. If you haven't been in one, it's interesting, picks up a lot of topics, and it also picks up the stories of four persons from around Bastogne here, an American and German soldier, a woman working with the resistance, and a child, and they pick up their stories at different points of the museum tour. It was quite interesting, okay, and directly beside the museum we also have this big monument there, and this is quite impressive, quite large, and yeah, some information boards as we can see all around it. So let's check this one out from close. This thing is really huge. I have no idea. Just walk up to the entrance there. Unfortunately, we cannot get inside, as we can see here. Well, that's a memorial of the Battle of the Bulge, and as you can see, well, normally it should have been done, but they started 2019 and they would have been like to finish 22. I guess this nice little thing called COVID killed their plans, so unfortunately doors are closed off. But we have the different states of the United States, and then there's stelas all around, and as we can see from the outside, army units, several armored divisions, and already the second one there, army units, another two armored divisions, and then already 3 airborne divisions. Let me see. Now we walk around so we see the placard completely. And then they have this little park there, seating areas. Not sure if they sometimes do stuff here during festivities. Yeah, there we can see 17th, 82nd, and like the other memorial, 101st. Screaming Eagles. From the inside, then also they have some assignments. And also some more states, Alaska, Hawaii, Wyoming, Washington over there. Wow, and they have a really loud noise. But not saying anything. Well, as we can see up there, the renovation surely not done. The thing is old. Yeah, nothing about when they are done. There are Air Force units. Some flags. Real nice weather coming in, so I hope I make it back to the car before I get really wet. The park is just a round way. What else? Some more army groups. 1st, 3rd, 1st Airborne Army. What else we got? So it's an alphabetic order, I would guess. Alabama, Arizona, Kansas, C, D, F. Let's finish all the way around. Georgia, yeah. What units? Some more army units. First infantry is a big red one. I think many people know that symbol. And second infantry, I think everybody saw this one. Many at least. So let's see. As you can hear, there's an active gravel pit down there. They're excavating stones or whatever. Let's have a quick look. There's one more information board on the way around, and then we already done the round trip. Maybe something about the Battle of Bastogne, and if not, yeah, that's a memorial. Like I said, unfortunately closed. You would have a terrace up there to have a look around. Also closed, unfortunately. So let's take a quick look down there before the rain comes. So, information board gives you an idea about the situation here. About Christmas 44. We can see the city of Bastogne. I'm here a little bit above 501st. So that would have been Easy Company, 506, 502nd, and those are the German divisions. And a little bit of what we're seeing here when we take this look. I'm not sure if you can catch it, but that's like what, a kilometer. It's raining like hell down there. I think you can see it. It's still dry over there and at my place, so see some more small foxholes. Outskirts of Bastogne. Here's the city sign. So that's it from here. There are two more memorials way down on the road towards Bastogne. I'll make a small stop there, and let's get into the car real quick. It starts raining now. So just down below of the museum on the main traffic road, one can see the memorials still up there, and all the main streets here in Bastogne leading in. They have those tank turrets. We'll take a look at this one in a second. But what I really like is they have a memorial here, which also, well, reflects a part of an episode from Band of Brothers. They have a memorial for the nurses of Bastogne. And if you remember this one episode in the church of Bastogne, well, I talked about it already, from the medic who was there, and he met this nurse there. And well, it's something special. So you can see if you step inside of the memorial, and then depending on how you move, you see the reflections of the picture. So let's take a look. Really interesting, and I like it. They gave them a thought, and they gave them a memorial, because nurses for the field hospitals, they are really an important piece of it. So there's the story. Of those two. And then you can see, well, can you see it? Those little crosses inside there. Probably the symbol, I guess, the Red Cross, right? So we have a little information board about the 10th Armored Division, and at least the colors of the turret have the symbol of the tent. Not sure if it really comes from a tank of the 10th, but at least it was a combat tank. You can see here ricochet, and on the other side I saw already before it got a hit. And what damage this can cause we already saw at the one in the museum. Inside here is not so much to see. That's from the commander, and that's from the guy shooting. So that's it from the outside of Bastogne museum. There's one more inside. I'm not sure if I visit it right now or maybe tomorrow morning. I just check in my hotel real quick now, and then we will see how we proceed from there.